Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome to TeamODZ Live. And ODivaZ. Wednesday morning. It's Saturday of week already. Oh. Got Angela leading. Riding R.G.V. You trying the fence out, Rick?
Yeah.
Rick.
I think it's working.
Yeah, it's okay. Working. I didn't want you getting zapped.
Okay. I like this pace.
Yeah.
For some reason I'm doing 1.7 and I'm just staying right with it. This is nice. She's doing 2.7.
Yeah, I'm only doing one. Well, less than two. What's a hero?
Maybe he has her steering brakes on.
Now you'd see the brake light on the back of the bike. We've just got K Kong to join. King Kong. Just to the left of me.
I love you. Have a good day.
Hey there, Mike. You should destroy it with cookies. Bear legend, what is that, your son, Mike? Your daughter? Kid, whichever. I know you've been, we talked about that in the Destroyers of Cookies chat, didn't we?
Oh yeah, I saw that on the sign-in sheet or list sheet.
Yeah, that's the point. Do you... Yeah, I'm going to ask.
Whoa, that's going to be a little bit to get used to, trying to steer when you're looking backwards. That's a thing. That's
Yeah.
a real life thing.
The first time I did it, I was doing okay at it, but then my oxygen depleted brain started struggling, and I was from that point on, I was relying on Simon telling me which way to go.
Just how it felt yesterday doing the Alp facing forward.
So I think what's probably best is for me to call it when you're on the front, and for you to call it when I'm on the front.
All right.
Okay. But if Annette's with us tomorrow and she doesn't have steering, then
Yeah,
it's going to hinder Annette.
yeah, I'll just be using it for my own personal, like, because I do notice sometimes it shoves me out to the side when I'd rather be behind someone, and so it should help with that.
But if you turn steering on when you join the event, then you're going to be spending most of the event steering to keep Annette in the draft, not steering to put yourself in the draft.
Oh, okay. So I'm better off not connecting
Yep.
it.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
It makes, if all the team but one has steering, it makes for a really tough race for that one person.
So that was $100 out of the window.
Well, not yet. Rick's working on Annette.
Yeah, she did say she was going to order it yesterday. I don't know if she did or not, but
Oh, Rick's sweeping. Let's come back and help a bit. He's coming back as well.
Gun came alive. He must have
On
had
there.
a phone call or something. Oops.
Yeah, it really helps if you're looking backwards to use the mini map to figure out which way to go.
Just buy a boat when you learn it.
At this
Well-
point, I'm trying to get used to just doing the opposite.
Yeah,
That's it. It's like backing a trailer in.
well, it really helps if you race radio control cars. It's
Oh,
all right when they're going away
it's been a
from you.
while.
But what did you used to race?
What did I? Well,
Yeah.
nothing, professionally, but or organized. But I have a Traxxas. I can't remember what the thing's called. A T-Max, I think it is.
Uh-huh.
It's nitro, not battery.
Okay.
I like the nitros for like the fact that you can maintain them, but I also hate the nitros for the fact that you have to maintain them. If you just want to use it, you're usually maintaining.
Yeah.
You feel like maintaining it runs great. And then just the fact you have to adjust everything for like just how the weather is. It's like barometric pressure changes everything. It's so weird. And then you have to like change your throttle, your mixture.
Who else is up for that? Sean. What's Sean doing?
There we go. Big push.
If we don't lose them. Gapping.
Mainly, we're getting bareback. Sean is, I don't know what Sean's doing. Every so often he flies forward. I think he's on phone calls.
Slowly catching.
Oh, now will I convince Annette that beans are the way of the future of cycling? She's just asking about my legs. And I said, they're actually feeling pretty good today. I did hit them with the gun like right after we got done, in all the little spots. And I did sleep really well last night. This cold weather right now. And I put the cold weather allows me to put a weighted
we've dropped
blanket
Bear
over.
Legend.
Oh, wow. I get talking for a moment. And then I was like, and I ate beans. That's what does it. Those beans.
John wants the jersey. Yeah, going to TTPs without steering. I did it for the longest time, Mike, and it was tough. Really hard work.
You definitely, your time isn't as good with it. That's for sure. You can put in a whole lot of work and then see it go pretty easily at the same time.
You go around the corner and I'd end up out of the draft.
Yeah.
It was just impossible for a non-steerer to stay in the draft.
Yeah, pretty much.
When surrounded by steerers.
The only time you're beneficial.
Yeah.
And then the rest of the time you're just pushing just as hard as you were when you were on the front.
Dropped
It
again.
should be possible for everybody to just keep their hands off the steering. Then you should be back to.
It doesn't work like that.
Mode.
Get different lines.
And it kind of does seem like it goes into automatic mode, but there is
It
moments that I've
reverts
noticed.
crazy fast, like 5 or 6 seconds. It goes back to automatic mode. But if the guy in the front is steering, then things go haywire, of course.
It doesn't work like that, unfortunately. Hit it, Owen.
It does go back to automatic. That's in the description.
No, whether it's in the description
Oh,
or not, trust me, I've done plenty of TTTs with no steering, and yeah, it doesn't work. You can switch it off if you pair it beforehand and switch it off.
But it does. But I mean, automatic doesn't mean you go in the draft. That you can see when we drive together. We often side by side and stuff like that. But when you go back to the non-automatic, yeah.
Oh, I understood.
Nobody touches the steering, especially not the guy in the front.
Yeah, we're dropping back here. We're 30 seconds behind now.
That's what's wrong with steering on Drift, is that it reverts back too fast. On RTT, it took like half a minute. And also RTT, it would auto brake if you were behind someone. That worked really nice.
I've got a coffee stop. Have they got a coffee stop yet? Mike,
Yeah.
have you got a coffee stop?
Yeah, that'd be a good way. I might have to unzip my jacket, but that'd be a good way. Hey, Ben. Thanks for the ride up. Well, not quite yet. Only 25 minutes in.
I've got one.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. And I joined like 2 minutes
that's 'cause
before we
you're
started.
Because you're Andy Lawton. I don't have one.
Now would be a great time for us to pull up the aqueduct.
Yeah.
I'll go back and help Wang back onto this little blob here. Oh yeah, Ben.
Wag.
Yeah, I know.
Justin's not here.
Oh, nearly fell over then. I got a little bit wobbly.
Handling him.
He's coming in to help as well. I'm still going. We've got 40 seconds to catch up. I think I'll probably we got. Oh, we still got everybody. Okay.
Every time I turn, this guy's avatar goes to the other side of me. No turning.
I don't drink coffee, Dan. It's a hot chocolate stop for me. Grappling boost when I'm on the front. Yay.
Uh-oh. Oh, I looked down for a moment and lost Bear. All right, we're just about at coffee break time.
Yeah, and Bear's 11 seconds behind. We've dropped Bear. I didn't realise we dropped her. Mine's down to 5 a day.
By what?
I had to think. I had to think back in time to what the context was there. Coffees,
Oh,
I'm thinking.
I have one sometimes too. Yesterday I had an espresso drink. When it's real cold out, there's this one spot that makes nice little flavored lattes that are nice. And it's the best thing to pick me up. Like nothing like a shot of espresso or a latte, double latte, like midway through the day to just keep me rolling for the rest of it. Puts me in such a good mood.
Latte is not coffee, that's milk.
I know. I love milk, especially when it's frothy. I'll take it straight from the cow. Moo, baby.
I drink milk and I drink coffee, but it's two different exercises.
Oh, Bear's taking a coffee stop and
Uh-oh, way back there?
yeah,
Uh-oh. Can you go backwards?
no, got me.
Oh, that didn't work. Oh, you got it?
Yep.
Okay.
Coffee stop as well, see if we can get the zoomies going. That'll get us back.
Oh no, Will.
Alright. Keep your in out here. Ooh. Well, at least one thing, Bear's gonna be rested. Whoa.
to go easy on this. Today's my rest day.
Yeah.
Before 11 days of racing.
I need you up here to take over. Ah,
Oh,
when the coffee stop runs out. Oh.
I think I'm going to catch it. But it's Jack.
We're close. 12 seconds.
Or catch you, that is. I'll catch the group eventually.
We're gonna make it. Whoa! We are back. Wow. Ah,
Nice one.
ah. 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 Ooh. Have you still got my crick?
Yep.
Cool. Ah. That's all right, Mike.
Nice.
Ooh. Oh, that was fun.
I got the sweat going a little.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the Jerry fun. Swish zoomies. Ah.
All right, today I'm going to vote. Today is voting day. Yeah, no problem, Mike. Ah. Can't let Bear get dropped. Group rides are to be a good experience. Although you do have to get dropped at least once to learn.
Bear got a sprint
You don't
jersey.
get dropped. You don't get dropped at all. At all. Wow, I just lost words. What the heck? At all costs. There we go.
We went through their balloon sprint while I was pulling her back. No, so she got a sprint jersey.
I do love what you learn from being dropped, especially when you catch eventually. Like what you learn about cycling in that time of just sticking to like a 10-minute catch or something.
Not a problem at all, mate. I was glad the coffee stop stuck on for as long as it did, though. It would have been a few seconds shorter. Oh, but that was fun. You just have to paint yourself orange for that, don't you?
This is going to be cool here because it's going to be in the 70s for Halloween. And of course, I mean, by the time night comes, it's going to cool down super fast probably, but it's still going to be nice compared to, I would imagine it won't reach yesterday's high temperature of 45 degrees Fahrenheit. It won't go that far though. So everybody's just going to be out in their costumes the way that they should be. No snowsuits over them. Eventually, I just was a ninja every year because I was like, whatever, I'm just going to have to put on clothes on top of it. So who cares? I wish I would have had like one of those full zip up suits, like a bear or something like that. That's the only way to do it around here. That was the first thing we did for Grace, was we bought her a huge bear costume that kind of looked like Alf.
I see someone towards the back. Who's that? There is a gap. Just drift back and fill that gap, Rick. I don't know if it's there.
Nice.
Oh, it's not.
She got it.
Yep.
Nice little push.
Yep. Accepting someone's marriage proposal or something, Rick. I do.
Oh wait, we're all dropping Angela over here. Use the sound. I don't think it's anything in here. Look, thing's making like a little almost glockenspiel sound. Glockenspiel's the wood block, right?
I don't know.
All right, it's making like a wood block sound. Maybe it always happens and I just don't hear it because my fan's on usually. Oh. Oh, really? Wow. Okay. What's the wood block? Is that just a wood block? Remember that was one in early music class where it would be like, you know, someone always got the wood block where they would just be like, their job was just to hit it. It was like a step down from the cowbell. You had to move up to get the cowbell. Yeah, that's why I questioned it, because I feel like every time, yes, the triangle too. Although the triangle can get complex, you know, I mean, you can really rock that bad boy out. You get a skilled trianglist on the scene and your mind is about to be blown because it's wild. Have you ever seen the video of like someone playing triangle, like as if they're doing a guitar solo? Can't remember what it's from. I feel like it might have been a movie. They're even doing like the spin stuff, just ding, ding, ding. Good stuff. All dressed in pleather, as you should be when you're playing the triangle. Was it School of Rock? That does seem about right. Owen, the bank of knowledge. It would work best for me to see. I also, Craig is my bank of knowledge at work, where I deposit information every so often so that I can come back at a later date and retrieve it. I think I'm really good at ideas. I'm just not good at remembering my ideas. Uh-oh. I got too far ahead. There. Oh no, I'm missing science. Yeah, it's definitely, that sounds about like it would be the place. Last time I saw it, I think it was in a reel or something. And I just loved the whole idea of like putting on a full performance with a triangle. Being the lead trianglist. Not just the one with, not just the one holding the rhythm there, but the one really just doing the triangle riffs. Do you know how many yards are in a mile?
1,760.
Wait, what?
1,760,
Did you
isn't it?
1,000? Yeah, it is. I learned that after looking it up 5 times in a row, 4 times maybe.
That's feet, Owen.
Oh wow, still. That felt like top of the head stuff.
Yes,
Yeah, 'cause we were
Owen.
talking about.
Yesterday we learned. I'm speaking.
Okay.
Yesterday we learned
Go
Rick's
ahead.
secret to his category A performance. He's got 6 feet. So when 2 get tired, he just swaps them out. Anyway, carry on.
The other day, which also came up with Barty yesterday, but the other day I was talking to someone and we were kind of like going on jokingly about how well the imperial system works. It's not confusing. We know it well, you know, putting on that whole thing. And then also it was like, yeah, well, how many yards are in a mile? And it was like, I answered very matter-of-factly because I looked it up. And then later on, did it.
Are you impressed that I didn't have to look it up?
Yeah, I was. I mean, I don't have to anymore now. But 4 times I had to look it up.
Okay, we'll test you again in a week and see if you can remember.
Oh, no, I'll remember. Believe me, I'll remember because I've developed a system. As you do in the imperial system, you develop a system for the system. My system is I take America's birthday, and I subtract it by 16.
Isn't the imperial system that thing that Darth Vader ruled?
It might have been. But yeah, if I subtract 16 from America's birthday, then I get the amount of yards in a mile. But then yesterday we started getting into furlongs, and I was like, what? That's a thing? That's not just, I thought that was some fake Orkin measurement or something like that. Like something.
It's
that,
one of the pillars of the imperial system, man.
Which then made me think, do we even need that? If I've been living in this country for 41 years and I've just learned one day ago that a furlong is even a thing, do I really? Oh, of course Owen knows it. Yep. Or Owen's that fast with Google. All right, see, that's a little better. Now at least it has a specific thing. It's an 1/8 of a mile. Okay.
Well,
I mean, I
you
do
think
feel,
about it like that. A yard is 1,760th of a mile.
What
Or
mile
a
are we
foot.
talking about?
It's a 5,280th of a mile.
Statue mile or nautical mile, or
Yeah.
But like, what is it?
and there are
What is-
even two nautical miles.
Like, what even is a furlong? Like, what is it even related to? What fur? I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
get it. Fur
In
and
bringing
long. I get.
in bringing this up, Rick's made a rod for his own back, Owen.
Pretty much what I'm saying is, I hope it's on the ballot to. It would be a little bit of a struggle for me at first, but I hope it's on the ballot to adopt the metric system, because the longer I'm around it, it just makes sense. It makes sense. Okay.
That bill was
I like
signed in. That bill was signed in 1978, I think, by Gerald Ford.
Oh, really? Yeah, that didn't work.
You're
very well,
100% metric. All your units are defined against the metric system.
in the military and on the sea.
No, all over.
Oh, okay.
A mile is defined in how many meters it is.
I mean, I was kind
Because
of
there is
taught
no
in school.
reference in the imperial system, and never has been.
I was kind of taught in school, but it also came across the same way as like a lot of the high school math did, where it was like, well, when am I ever going to use this? You
How
know?
did they fathom that
Well,
one
there
out?
wasn't.
Is it an average? How many people did they drown before they decided on the distance?
Well, unless if it's a 7-foot man, right? Or is it 8 feet or is it 6 feet?
Well, yeah, with 6 feet, he'd be able to swim faster.
I mean, I'd drown in 6 feet because it would be at the top of my head. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. See, and this is what we have to do here is we have to come up, and I remember doing that in school all the time, like coming up with different systems on how to remember these measurements and I just never really saw that, wait, this metric system makes complete sense. I mean, I saw it. I would see it in math, like when it was time to do things that involved tens, I would be like, oh yeah, that's easy. But yeah, nothing is related to anything else. Have you seen the SNL skit that they did recently with Nate Bargatze playing George Washington?
Bear got dropped again.
It's hilarious. I wasn't paying attention again.
Mike's back with her. "30 seconds back." Sorry, Mike, we weren't watching.
We were talking about measurements.
At least we got her a jersey though, that's for sure. I said no worries, just pops. Oh, nice work, Mike, and Bear, of course. Well done.
Yeah.
Finish the ride, you'll get your jersey.
Now you have to come back next week and do it again, and the week after that, and the week after that, and then watch the progress.
Mike says he's going to keep it chill for the rest of the ride. Well, if you can't hear, Mike tells you you've done really well today. And after the ride, you should be able to take a screenshot of yourself with the sprint jersey. Good. I should say should. We're going to struggle actually. This might be the first time that ODivaZ has not made it to the padded sprint to finish.
Why is the net yelling?
What?
I just looked up and saw Annette yelling. I mean, not Annette. I saw Angela yelling. There we go.
Don't forget to come and join us on Friday as well, Mike. Get the blue kit. I think I've selected the route. I can't remember. Hey, Patrick. Bye, bike, Camel. Camel Macan, did you eat yet? 15 minutes earlier, Mike. It's 15 Central Time. All right, I've got a bail. I had a meeting start 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, I have to get make sure I can get to vote before I get to work. I didn't have time yesterday.
I appreciate you dropping in, Patrick. I've got to go. I've got a meeting that started 30 minutes ago, so I warned them I was going to be late. So I'm going to say thank you to everyone for joining us. Much appreciated. I will be back tomorrow morning with a WTRL team time trial, and then again tomorrow lunchtime with another WTRL team time trial. So until then, take care, everybody. Bye for now.